gonna attack it. How can I... What am I doing with this? Oh, here we go. So these are where I can spend. Sweet. So I can remove a -1, remove a +0. I can replace a -2 with a +0. I can replace a -1 with a +1. That's... Oh, you can only do this once. Got it. So the dots under it, maybe, are how many times we can do this. Remove a 0 with a +2. We can add a flip card. So basically, this means that if this comes up, not only do I get the +1, but then I get to do something afterwards. This is a pierce and a plus. It's a pierce 3 on a flip, a poison on a flip, a question mark. So I want to get rid of my negatives first. So the first thing I want to do is get rid of my negatives. So I'm going to start by getting rid of my -2. Did you see the video I sent in Discord? I don't know if I saw anything recently. I'll have to check it out. Don't miss perks. Thank you. What's going on, Melange? Thanks for joining. Yeah, any tips that you have on the game, I would appreciate. Oh, so it actually shows you how many times you can do it. There's little boxes, I guess, that identify how many times we can do this. Oh, I love that the perks are in this game. All right, so I'm getting rid of this -2 first, because this is a hassle. And then I want to get rid of all our negatives as fast as possible. So I want to get... There we go. Gain undefined. Remember, this is still in beta, so... Cool. I like it. So she's leveled. Okay. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Melange. My name is Ed Astra here on Shake the Box, so... Happy to have you. Alright, so I already have goggles for her. I'll keep what I have. I can add a weapon. This is two-handed. I can add a stun. I can add a dagger. Poison dagger wouldn't be a bad thing for her. I think poison's a good option. I feel like I kind of want these wing shoes. Power potion could add some damage for us. So we'll get a poison dagger. Put this on. Does this have anything different? Did we check? Oh yeah, it's just got the wing shoes for 20 instead. Alright, I'll definitely check it. Okay, and then the winged... shoes. I think I want for her, but let's get... I wish I had some armor. I got a cloak of invisibility here. That would be good for her. I believe. She's got... This is just double damage. I'm kind of making him a little bit of a tank. I mean, if this is the only thing I can purchase for armor, I do have a ton of gold. I can just spend it and sell it later. I wouldn't mind a shield for her. I can get a better weapon for her later down, so I'm going to take the shield for her. And... maybe the goggles. During your attack, gain advantage on the entire attack action. I'm going to get the goggles for our brute for when we do the run-through ability. And throw a shield on her. I don't think I'm going to spend more money. I think I've done enough. Alright, so we're going to head towards the marches here. He's almost level 2. So we're gonna take our laser club. A steel ring. I don't know what the steel ring does. I don't want to go backwards again. Mask of Terror. I don't remember what that does. A major mana potion we really don't need. Run length is how many scenarios are going to be between where your quest is, like where you're going. So in order to get to the marches, we're going to end up running into one scenario between Wayward and the marches. That scenario is going to be easy, but once we get to the marches, we're going to get 7 experience points for the party and 3 gold, as well as a major mana potion. And then the marches has a wandering merchant. If we go to the Mistfell corpse, it's also easy, one scenario. We get 4 gold, we get a steel ring. I don't remember what the steel ring does. And unfortunately, there's no way for us to check. It's just memory, I guess. And then this same thing, Mask of Terror, I also don't remember what we get. This is easy, but we get 3 scenarios to deal with. We get more experience and another item as well there. But ultimately, our goal is to get to the Bloodwatch Burrow to take out this boss. So I want to head that way. So let's go to the marches. A big scenario is exactly what we just went through. A scenario is generally like 2 or 3 rooms, give or take, with just a few monsters in each. So this scenario in particular is a Talon camp. It's a small rat-like creatures have infested the forest. So this scenario is going to have, I don't know how many of, shamans, hound elites, vermin scout elites, vermin shamlings, hounds, and forest imps. Which is annoying. But we are going to do it. Travel to the Talon camp. And then on our way, there could be an encounter on the road that we bump into. Like earlier in the stream when we bumped into the encounter that we talked to the old woman that was a hag on the side of the road and gave us the strengthen before the scenario. Alright. This is exactly what my life is. Playing some Dungeons & Dragons tonight, actually. I played Catan yesterday, which was awesome. We played 3 runs of Catan, and I crushed it on 2 of the 3 games. And I played Orleans, which is a really cool and interesting board game that I had never played before. Well, I had played before, but it was a long time ago. Alright. So, in this room, we have 6 and 7 can play at that game. They're real videos. Okay, so the Hound Elite 6, it's woof. Yowzers. So, what do we got here? Its health is 6, its movement is 5, attack is 2. Nothing too bad. It just hurts. Oh, I can take all 3 of these out possibly if I can get in there fast enough with the sweeping blow. It is possible. Will I go before them? That's another question. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the sweeping blow. Let's check this out. Let's see if I can make this happen. Where do I want to start with him? I need 2 movement. So we'll start here and we'll get up into their faces with 2 movement. And then for her, we can check out our new attack. Attack 4 and a wound on the Hound. The Hound's probably gonna go before us unless we go really fast. Keeping that in mind, there's nothing for really to pull them through. Where the heck is the door in this room? That's a good question. Do we see it? Oh, I guess, yeah, this is the door here. All right, so there's nothing really to pull him through. I wouldn't mind wounding it. I really wouldn't. Although I might not need to. I can also just poison it and set it up. It's not going to heal itself, though. So if I did wound it, I can kind of just leave it do its thing because it's going to go before us the following turn. Probably kill itself. There's no bottom attack with her. Unless I took that flintlock, which obviously I didn't. Bottom on swift bows. Nothing crazy. There, I can poison it and then wound it. And really, really lay into it. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to wound it. And we're going to poison it. With a movement. And we're going to start her... I'm going to start her back here still. What's her move? 3? 1, 2, 3. 1. Just make sure I don't screw this up again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so she's in range. He might still go before us. Let's see what happens. The hound's generally pretty fast. There we go. 7. Am I the DM of this game? Oh, not of D&D. Tonight, my friend Britton is dungeon mastering us. What's going on, man? How are you? Hello. Good to see you. I have DM'd before. I would like to do more of it. Uh-oh. So he's muddled. So it didn't even attack us. It just muddled us. So basically, when our brute goes... Does it show that we're muddled anywhere? Just over our faces here. Are amazed that we have disadvantage on our attacks this turn, which is unfortunate. But we should still be able to get some damage in here. Okay, we're going to attack all 3. I can eliminate the muddle by throwing up our goggles on. This is a good example of how this works. So this gains the advantage on the entire attack action. Because I'm muddled, I get disadvantage on the entire attack action, but if I throw our goggles on, it'll eliminate the disadvantage. So we're going to confirm our action first. We're going to unmuddle ourselves, essentially. Now you can see that the muddle is not there anymore. It's nice. So we didn't really make a difference, but at least we got some damage in. Attack 0, so not doing too much to us. Alright, so we're going to move here. Now moving here, so then this thing has to move back. Actually, it's still going to attack the brute because he went first. So either way it would move backwards. So at least this gets us closer to the door. Let's get the rest of my movement and confirm the action on the poison. So we're going to poison it. And now the wound's probably going to kill it, honestly, because it's an attack 4. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. If you have any questions about the Gloomhaven game, definitely let me know. Right now I'm playing a wizard in D&D. It is, I think we're level 5 now, and I'm a necromancer. But I am a warlock. I mean, I'm not a warlock. We're playing 5th edition D&D. I'm playing a wizard. I'm playing it as a necromancer, and I'm a gnome. And I absolutely love it. So there we go. I did a bunch of damage because it was poisoned. So I got the +1 damage. And I love it. I've been having a ton of fun with it. I'm trying to figure out the D&D 5th edition. Like, it's weird for me to figure out how to add spells to the spell book. I'm going to take the damage without using my shield. I like to be within 2 health, I guess. It doesn't really matter for me, because then if I heal myself, I'm good. Although, just in case I end up long resting, I can always use the shield. But I really like the wizard. It's just the only part that confuses us, especially me and the DM, is like when we're going into new towns and villages, or like we're going into caves and stuff, and we find scrolls or whatever the case is. Like, how do we determine what we can add to our spell book and what can we not? Okay, so can attack 2 on these, and maybe I'll move through the door now at this point. So I'm gonna go with an attack through. That's a lot of attack for these little twerps. I think I might just move into the door with him and then move forward and see what's in there. We'll spare dagger somebody. And I'll have her pick these off with our throwing daggers, because it's just an attack 2 on this. It's low damage. Should be able to go before them. And maybe also peek what's in the door. I almost like don't even want to move. I almost want to just attack from here at disadvantage, take them all out, and then just move through all this and loot it all. It's kind of greedy. I can loot 2 as well. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll move here and then I'll loot 2 on my. Well, can I do? I know that's a bottom action. I'm crazy, and it's also on the same card. I don't want to walk through the door with her and then have him walk through the door after. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get greedy on this. See what happens. Greed's taking me over. I really about the character itself. I really like my character. It's an interesting quest so far. It's basically where we started off. We all, well, let's see. We all got notes. It was sort of nothing. I don't want to say it's nothing we haven't seen before, but the DM was trying to figure out how to like get us all engaged with the story. So it was one of the scenarios where we all got like letters. I forgot to put my wing boots on. So I'm attacking at disadvantage on this first guy, but I'm hoping that I can still kill it. We got letters sent to us. Perfect. We did it. And then with that letter, it basically told us what our quest was. We had to like meet up with a king of this elven city, and then once we got there, we found out that his wife and his son were kidnapped by these horde of orcs that were in his abandoned encampment. And then we had to go to the abandoned. Well, then we got in all kind of scuffles and skirmishes into town. Found out that there was this like thieves guild that was working with the orcs and also trying to take over the city. So we got in some scuffles with them, got some bar fights, and then went into the orc encampment, saved the prince, saved his wife, and then we started a side quest with my brother's characters. One of them was a shaman, a lizard folk shaman, so we had to. I'm gonna move every hex, but I'm also gonna use our boots, so I'm gonna go this way, then this way, then this way, and we're moving everything that we move through, we loot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so my one brother, his quest is like we found out his shaman village was burning, so we have to go figure out what that's all about. And then my other brother, basically, we're trying to. He has like a past friend essentially that we were trying to save from from his history. It's basically my 2 older brothers and a friend who just recently joined the group as well. We're all playing together online. But my character is a little gnome, a rock gnome. All right, let's get. This is the door? Am I crazy? It is, okay. And I'm also, not only am I a necromancer, but I'm also like a healer. And so my goal, basically what I'm trying to do is find corpses and bodies and learn about them. And that's how I learned how to do my necromancy, is basically I was a medic, essentially, and by learning about cadavers and bodies and stuff, I learned how they work and what makes them tick and what I can use from them to then animate them. So it was like a backwards way of the class. I want to actually read my backstory. It's pretty cool. Can I move further? It's range 3. 1, 2, 3. What are they doing? Attack 4 and poisoning. Scout elite. But as long as I'm not within range, I don't have to worry about that. Shaman is attack 3 and poisoning, also with no range. They're not moving. The Hound is really the only thing we're really worried about. Attack 3, move. So I guess I'll go after the Hound. It's the only thing that's really going to do damage to us. And there is another door, so this isn't the final room. Nice. Hound's dead. So nothing else is going to hit us. Oh, the Hound. There was another one hiding in the brush. I didn't even see that other... I didn't even see the other little scout there. Take the 2 damage. Oh, I didn't realize he had range. I thought we just looked at that. It's attack 4, poison. Range, nothing. How are you hitting us? Oh, unless it's just not adding any? Oh, it's just not adding any range. So he's got his range 3. Oh boy, I messed up. Okay, well, we're going to use our shield for this one. Now we're in range of all these guys. Cool. Okay, so there's a lot more in this room than I thought. Okay, if I get in the middle of them, I can probably take them out. Our shamans, I feel, are probably our sole target here. I can get a poison in on one of them, which is not bad considering that they have 2 shield. How far am I? 1, 2, 3. I don't have a jump yet, so I can't even get over that. And I burned both of my ranged abilities out of greed. So he's got to go first. It's going to be tough. Yeah, this is going to be tough for him to go first, because then she's going to just go really late. Little boy. We're in a pickle there, unless I walk through this trap, which I don't want to do. So I got to get out of here. Might actually back up into the room and let them come to me. And just take out whoever comes in here. Because he can't go fast enough. And I don't want him taking all of these hits. Because now she just leveled up and she's got a decent amount of hit points here. Although I can warding strength again. Pushing them's not going to help. I can leap into this mix. But I can't hit 2 anymore. If I do that, I could pierce through him. Go late. Or I can get out of here. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not close enough for me to get 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would do this, but I can't get 4 hits in with it. And I want to use that with the goggles anyway. So yeah, I think backing out of the room is probably our best bet. So I'm gonna oof, boy. But I want to go before them. And it's gonna be tough to go before the archer. Actually, you know, it's not even that big of a deal, because I'm gonna attack the hound and push him backwards. And then move out of the room. And then with her, I'll let them come in a bit. I'll shiv whoever I can, and then I'll move where I have to. Okay, this makes sense, I think. Yeah, so that's exactly what I wanted. I'm going before the scouts, but after these guys. What are they doing? Disarming? That sucks. And immobilizing. All right, well, we are in a pickle. It's everything we didn't want. So we're disarmed and immobilized. So I can't move and I can't attack with him. So I'm just gonna do this because I can't move and I can't attack. So I'll avoid some damage this way, and I'll heal. I can't attack, so I'm not doing that. I'm surprised he went for a melee attack, but I guess that's what they drew. So this is the same situation where it's move 3, attack 1 without the range. And then why did he move? Why are they moving in for it? Very confusing. I guess they had the range in their attack last time. I don't know. So I missed something. So this is... I can burn this, but not for one of these things. It's not really worth it. So we're gonna move 6. I can't even get in there. This is 2 damage. Do I want to take this damage? If I take the 2 damage, I can get the hit and then get a kill, probably. How many hit points does she have? 11? This is risky to take the 2 damage just for nothing. But if I do, I'll get I can get a kill off. 1, 2, 3. So it's like kind of a decent trade because they're dealing out some damage. But if I don't move here, I'm basically wasting a turn, not doing anything. So I'm doing it. Oof. This hurts. I'm gonna go for the shaman. I'm gonna poison the shaman. We'll get in there. Okay, and then I'll probably end up potting now. So I'm gonna attack 3 on the shaman. And I might even single out too to get some extra damage in here again. I usually don't really like using burning cards often. Then I'm screwing myself up for the rest of the game by having less cards at play, but there's probably only 1 more room. Should be good. And if there's more shielded shamans, I don't want to deal with having to get through that armor without the pierce. So he's got pierce. So I'm gonna go for, I can shield myself and hit, or heal myself and hit. So I'm gonna heal myself and hit. Both. Hopefully this works. Ooh, wait. You can trample now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I can technically trample and hit all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can trample and hit all. That'll be my move. And then maybe I'll retaliate. Well, although none of these guys are really melee. Now, I'll save my trample. I'm sticking to the original plan here. Yikes. Got some serious damage in here again. Oh, why did I play the wrong cards? Oh, I played the wrong initiative on my brute. Dang, that really stinks. So now I'm getting more damage than necessary. Alright, well, definitely doing this. Kill this stupid shaman. And we really just messed up big with that. I mean, I would have just went before the hound. I got a shield with her. Oof, 4 damage. See? That's would have saved me 4 damage. What a bad mistake that was. I'll shield. Nice. No damage with her. Attacking both. Have anything to add to it? Could save my poison for the shaman again. Poison would have been better on him. Alright, I'm healing myself. Get some of that health back. At least we got an experience point from the warding strength. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, dang it. I forgot to use my potion. So we're short resting. Ooh, burning backstab. That's a doozy. Alright, so let's get a wound in on this shaman. So overall, we're pretty fast in general. One, two, three. I only need 3 move. 1, 2, 3 to get to the shaman. Rather a 4. I want to go before him. So we are going to go... And the reason why I want to wound as opposed to poison is because wound is a guaranteed damage on its turn. Where poison is like I have to hit it first. And, well, a poison is +1 damage. Which is, I guess, is just as good, but the wound will probably whittle him down if the attack doesn't kill him. Although I could just pierce through him. You know what? Let's maybe I'll throwing dagger. Take both of these dudes out. I feel like multiple targets is better for us. What is she doing here? The next 4 attacks targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I'm going to throwing daggers. Where do I want to move with this? And move 3 poison? Where's this door? 1, 2, 3. It's the door. Okay. So we're gonna go. Let's go fast here. Man, I don't want to burn this. Well, I can move here and then poison him. All right, that's what we'll do. So he's going to move here. She'll move there. Okay, got it. So she's going to move and poison him. Yay, didn't mess anything up this time. Cost me all that damage. So she's going to move. Oh, well, I'm still attacking at disadvantage. Dang nabbit. Can't risk it. I guess I can risk attacking at disadvantage to this one. Moving and healing. Attack 1, range 3. Attack 0, range 3. I could risk it. We're gonna go with poison. When do I get to select whether I want to dagger? That's weird. Oh, melee attack. That's why. Okay, so he's going to move here. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. I keep doing all the wrong things. I use the movement on my bottom card, not my top card. Definitely more Applejack, that's for sure. People love all those flavored jacks. No, that's pretty much been the big question lately. The peanut butter whiskey. Dang, man. Well, whatever. This is not that big of a fight here, so we should still be able to win even with all these mistakes. Oh no, not burning that card. Although he's just gonna heal himself. Better off just killing this thing at this point. There we go. Yeah, because the shaman would have just healed himself. Oh yeah, you know what? No one's really asking about the aviation djinn. However, I feel like if people saw it on the shelf, they would want it. I mean, it's definitely getting a lot of buzz. Said we're not getting... No one's asking me questions about it. Mezcal? Tequila? I think. It's another one? Thanks for asking. Okay. I gotta wound this guy now, finally. I'm done with him. Move, wound, before him. You. Long rest. You can use it. The question mark across the cards at the top. Now the 4 question marks. Trying to see where we're looking at. I know. That's the total of the cards you play to determine the order. Oh yeah. Up on the top. Yeah. Oh, so the question marks. Yeah. So this is right now what we're doing is determining our initiative. So we're selecting our cards. So with this character, I selected to choose these cards, the flanking strike and the open wound. So until I select what I want to do and which cards I have, everyone has a question mark for their initiative. So I'm going to choose my cards first. The first card that I pick is the first card in the initiative phase, and then the second one is the backup. But if I had selected the open wound first, I would have 11 initiative instead. So the first card I select is my initiative. The second card is my backup. Backup is the second card I'm playing, but also if another character happened to play a card that had a 4 initiative, whoever had the lowest initiative as their second card would go first. 99 is always for a long rest. So that's the slowest thing you can do, but you know, you're resting through the turn, so you're getting a bunch of stuff back, like your dagger and your shield and stuff, and your boots. The question marks are because it's the unknown of the enemies. So all the enemies that are here, the only one in the room is the shaman, and we don't know what it's going to do. So once it's been determined, after we end our selection of choosing our cards, it'll show us what its initiative is and when it'll go in the order. And then when we highlight over it, we'll be able to find out what it's doing in that order. So it's moving 1, it's healing at a range 1, and it's blessing itself at 89 initiative. Nope, the enemy, you'll never know what the enemy is doing until after all of the players or characters have chosen theirs first. So you can only assume. Like, I just happen to know from playing the game previously that the hounds and the shamans generally have a higher initiative, or a faster initiative rather. This is a poor example of that because this card was a low initiative, but or a high number, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay. She is moving, and we're going to kill the shaman. I'm done with him. The other attack is technically more damage because it's 5 damage because it's adjacent to one of my allies, but this gives me the wound, so I'd rather do that. Because the wound, in my opinion, is better for shields. But it's dead anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Yes, if you have 2 cards in play, you can only choose one of both of the cards. So you can decide which you want to do, either the top action or the bottom action, but you can't do the top and bottom of both of one card. You have to do one on one and one on the other. Okay, so now I'm long resting and I have to choose a card to get rid of. Again, I'm probably going to go with my sweeping blow on this one. Even though it's a multi-hit, I think as all the cards that I have, it's the weakest of them. Okay, now we can start working through this door. She doesn't have a huge move. I'm going to go with a swift bow on this one to get some damage in. And a movement, so she's a little slower on initiative there. I'll go first with him, I guess. We'll spare dagger. And grab and go and get into the room. So we're gonna get into the room. I feel like there's definitely a class. I don't remember which. I remember seeing it in the game that lets you do that. Like, there's one ability card that lets you play the top and bottom action. Actually, I do remember what class it is, but I don't want to give it away. Of one card. So you're using one card to play the top and bottom of another. But it's a situational thing, not necessarily every single turn. At least that part I don't remember. Can I move further? Alright, so now we know that the shaman, so I'm going, and then because she's at 36th initiative, even though I went first, I opened the door, now they activate. So now the shaman's going to go before she goes. Shaman is immobilizing, so it's going to immobilize this character. So I want to get in as far as possible. Because now he'll be immobilized for the following turn. But they're all going to move away from me anyway. So what can I do to... I can technically move into their faces, but they're gonna move away from me anyway, so... Maybe I'll get lucky and kill the shaman. Maybe. My poison dagger is only on a melee attack. Nope. No damage. I would have killed one of the scouts. So. I will avoid the damage with my shield. Thank you. Right now, she's coming in for a kill. So if I move 2 with her, I'd be at range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move 5. And poison the shaman. What's wrong with my brain here? Brain's not acting right. What is wrong with my brain? Alright, well, I messed that up. So I just did what you said. I was looking at the card and I wanted to play the top action and the bottom action of one card. You know, maybe it's just better off I do this. We'll get rid of everyone else and start looting. My turn over? Oh, this is the next turn. Drats. Have to short rest again. Oh no, my wound. I can take a damage and redraw a different card. Nah, I'll burn it. We had fun with it. Okay, so I'm gonna move onto that spot. And get that treasure. But I want to kill... Oh, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll swift bow with move, and I'll get the treasure and get next to him. Oh, swift bow is such a good card. Holy cannoli. I'm going to go flanking strike and swift bow. Flanking strike, swift bow. And then for him... What's his modifiers? What do we have left for him? He still has... Oh, he just redrew. So I have all my modifiers back. Do I? Am I missing stuff? No, I'm missing. I'm missing a -1. I'm missing a +1. And that's it. So I can kind of get anything on this one. I have 1 curse in the deck as well. And I'm also immobilized. Oh boy. Spare dagger. I can't do anything from range. So I am going to retaliate 2. That's only if someone hits me for melee. So retaliate is once I get hit, I deal damage back. So I'm going to heal myself. And I almost feel like I just want to do it as a... No one's going to come in to attack me. But just in case they... I almost want to go late and then heal at the end of the round. Just in case, because there is a small % chance that the scout can move in to attack me. Oh no, actually it won't, because the enemies... they always attack the player with the lowest initiative as long as they're the closest thing to it. But being that we're equal distance to it, no matter what, it's going to go after the one with the lower initiative, and she's going to have a lower initiative. So no matter what, she's going after... The scout's going after her. Ooh, that could mean something, though. Yeah, I'm going to go sort of late, actually. And hope that maybe something happens where I can hit them. Maybe it'll have to move into range to hit her or something. You never know. Or, being that she is going before the scout, it'll try to move out of range and move into my range. Haha! This could work. Repositorying? Yes. Okay, so I'm moving to 1, 2. Confirming. I'll get the chest and that. 10 gold and more gold, so 12 gold total. And I'm attacking him. Or her, depending. Guess I'll get the poison in there. Might as well. There we go. It's dead. So I'm just going to toy with this thing now. For as long as possible. I will now stam. Confirm. I think I'm going to take my... swift bow back again. There's lots of coins all the way back here. Who's got the hit points to mess with him? I think he'll be alright. She's got the movement, so... This will only give me 2 move. I want the swift. I want the flanking strike. More movement, the better. So she's disarmed, which is okay. So this is exactly what we had hoped, that he would move into my range. So maybe we'll just kill him and get this over with. I'm immobilized anyway. If I eagle eyes, I'll definitely kill him. If I get a +1 or a +2, it's dead. Oof. I go to poison on it. Dead. It's like not what I wanted, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. So we're losing out on some gold, but at least we're out of the scenario. Could have received more gold from this scenario if I just got greedy and kept walking around. But to the marches! To the marches! Watch something really awesome be here that I would have loved to have the money for. 7 experience, 3 gold. Alright, so now he levels up. Stamina potion, amulet of life. During your turn, perform a move 1 heal action on your headpiece. Wow. That's pretty good, because that you can wipe poison with. That's pretty good. You only can use it once. I feel like the range on this is not as important. I really wouldn't mind being able to wipe poisons or wounds rather than that extra range. But she's got the movement anyway. where I don't need the extra range on my attack. I almost want to buy it and keep going. How much gold do I have? 64. I'll buy it and hang out onto it. I kind of like my lens though. Then I can go more of a melee build. She doesn't have many ways to heal herself. That's a free heal, essentially. That's only one, like I said, but that's a poison wipe. I feel like there are better things. Well, I can sell, though. Let's sell stuff. We'll sell the minor mana potion. Because we don't need to create elements. That's basically what that does. Everything else we'll hold on to. I like the art. Alright, we go to the Hunter's Cavern. It's worth the way I want to go. A Frigid Blade, that sounds pretty cool. Boots of Dashing. Wand of Frost. Frigid Blade, I think, is just going to add frost. Actually, something that we probably don't even want. We'll level up with him. What do we get? Fatal Advance. Kill one adjacent normal enemy or move 4. Move 4 is pretty nice. And Juggernaut. Move 2 on the top, attack 2. On the next 3 sources of damage, you suffer no damage instead. That's a sweet burn right there. Just kill one adjacent normal enemy. Boom, dead. Nope. This game, unfortunately, is not multiplayer yet. I wish Greedmore was around so I could show them how to play. But, alas, here we are. And hello, Slupnir. How are you today? What's going on? I kind of want to get rid of my sweeping blow and add a skewer in here. Fatal Advance is pretty nice. Juggernaut is pretty good to have the movement on the top because I don't really... It's been a thing with this character that movement is I've been struggling with. My Fatal Advance, I guess I could replace something with a movement. That's the nice part about the sweeping blow is I get that movement on the bottom. I want to keep my retaliate. I mean, actually, I want to keep this for the initiative and the heal. This I'm keeping for essentially just the initiative. This I'm keeping for the initiative. None of these abilities are that good, but the initiative is good, which I need. Spare Dagger I'm keeping for the range and the initiative. Warding Strength has been very helpful for us the last 2 matches, although it is something I can consider getting rid of. It's an attack 3 push, which is nice. I think I'm going to go Fatal Advance on this one. Leaping Cleave with the jump is pretty clutch. We don't use it that often, but that attack 3 is pretty amazing. Grab and Go is something I can get rid of. Maybe I'll get rid of Grab and Go. That's what I'll do. I'll take Fatal Advance and I'll get rid of Grab and Go. There we go. It's a nice upgrade. So I'm going to take Fatal Advance. Add this card to your active abilities. Yes. And I will take off grab and go, and put on Fatal Advance. So that loot 1 is not that great. Just found the board game with friends over the weekend. Didn't even know it existed. It looks fun. What's up, Trogdor? Welcome. Thanks for joining. This game is amazing. I definitely have to admit that I do enjoy the board game version more than I've been enjoying the digital version. I do like this, but there's just something about getting together and playing with friends. It's way more enjoyable. So once this is multiplayer, I'll dig this game, I think. I'll have a lot more fun with it. But you have a lot to look forward to. I've gotten hundreds of hours out of Gloomhaven with my gaming group. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to help you if I can. Wouldn't say that I'm an expert, but, well, you know what? I'm pretty good with the game. There's probably a lot of information I can give you if you need it. All right, so I can add some perks. So I want to get rid of my negatives first. So this is removing. You're removing 2 -1s with this one. This I'm removing a -1 for a +1. So I always want to go with my removes first. Although that rolling stun is pretty nice. But I don't want to roll into a minus. So I'm going to go with removing 2 -1s first. Get the most out of there as possible. Okay. Nice. I said the exact same thing. It is hard to find the time. I want to play the game with my brothers a lot. I think that we would have a really good time. I grew up playing D&D with them, and a lot of other games like Hero Quest and stuff with them. I'm playing the game with guys who are like brothers to me, but it is still hard to find the time to get together with everyone and make it happen. I do recommend 3 players for the game, though. I know you can play 4 players, but I think 3 players is the optimal way to play, in my opinion. So if you get 2 other people that you can lock in a day a week or a day every other week or something like that with, it really is worth it. It's just hard to schedule it. Alright, so we're going towards the hunter's cabin. Start our journey. What do we got? Locals speak of the glade of old stones in the forest generating strong magic. Ooh, Enoch shamans, Enoch's archers. I thought we were supposed to get in touch, fight forest imps last time, and we never even did. I guess that's just like what we might come in contact with.